Here's the richest person in history. If you wanted Elon Musk's net worth on an average salary, you'd have to work 8 million years. That's 30 times longer than humans have even existed. And in the time I've said this, Elon made another 100 grand. But here's the wild part. Elon isn't even close to the richest person in history. To find out who was, we need to travel through time. From drug lords to emperors to kings dripping in gold, some of these people make Elon look broke. Pablo Escobar, the man pulling in $420 million a week. He had so much cash he spent $1,000 a week just on rubber bands to hold it together. His net worth, around $80 billion today. Impressive, but still far from history's richest. Joseph Stalin, the man who owned the Soviet Union. On paper, he wasn't rich at all, but he had power over an economy worth $10 trillion today. Hitler, the man who built a military machine that controlled nearly all of Europe, resources worth over $3 trillion today. Henry Ford, the man who gave us the modern middle class. At his peak, he was worth about $200 billion. The robber barons, Vanderbilt with railroads, Carnegie with steel, and Rockefeller with oil. Rockefeller became the world's first billionaire. He controlled 90% of America's oil at his peak. The Rothschilds, who built the world's first international banking empire. Their family fortune may have been the largest ever. And then there's Jacob Fugger, a German banker who basically bought emperors. He controlled 2% of Europe's GDP, about $400 billion today. Mansa Musa, the king of Mali in the 1300s, who on his pilgrimage across Africa handed out so much gold, he crashed local economies. He controlled half the world's gold supply, worth around $400 billion today. Genghis Khan, who conquered more land than anyone in history, controlling an empire that covered 20% of Earth's land. By today's value, that's $130 trillion, but he kept little for himself. Augustus Caesar, who controlled about 20% of Rome's economy, worth $5 trillion today. And King Solomon, who according to the Bible, collected tons of gold, with a net worth rumored at $2 trillion. So who's the richest person in history? Rockefeller had the largest verified fortune. Mansa Musa had the ultimate flex. Genghis Khan had unmatched land, and Augustus Caesar had trillions in power. But by sheer numbers, Elon Musk is the richest person in history. One day, someone will beat Elon. But history shows when they do, all of us will probably be richer too. So who do you think was the richest person ever? Drop your pick in the comments.